Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, big up yourself. Thanks for the views, thanks for coming back, and you don't know the steps. And if you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button right on the top to my left, which is your right. Yeah, that word down there, so you see in a red mark subscribe. Just click on me and wait. Come now and stop keep up the time. What go on for sure. I just mean so. Click the subscribe button, man. Nice. So just go ahead and click the like button now, no? That big thumbs up there. Yeah, click on it now. Alright. Do the dirt. Share the link. Send it to your family, your friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come subscribe and stay tuned and all of these things. Now, we are going at the meat of the matter. No go see me, I look to my left from time to time because I'm breastfeeding baby boy. I'm here today to say sorry. Thank God we made it through, and my delivery in full of temper bad. My delivery was nothing short of a miracle. It's the route I never wanted to take, but what God say, I just what God say. You see me? The devil been a fight, but me did don't tell the devil, say I'm a sports fanatic, and the hottest beating you get in a sports is on your own ground. You see me? So Satan decides say who girl can push, girl a figure a theater. So I say alright, we going to the theater. We went to the theater and we came back alive, kicking and screaming. So right, Esther, Satan get beaten 2-0. You know that hurts? Not even a draw. You know how that hurts? Miserable? 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 You finish? Me no go they ask one no go see the baby face and this and that. Anytime when I get the channel to 5,000 watch hours and want 1,500 subscribers. Oh no, if it work for one want. Don't. I hear the baby cute. Baby nice. Because one nurse did say while I was still under in the anesthesia, the lady literally said she would have teeth my baby if there wasn't a camera at the exit point of leaving the hospital. Just imagine that. I am conscious and I'm hearing everything that's happening around me, but I wasn't sturdy enough to like get up and react and whatever. When me tell you say every muscle in my belly feel like them a contract to the point where me feel like my stitches them a go bust out. So me feel I always see people with them baby and like you can't let me a baby sweetie, but the teeth part of it, never have I ever. I may tell us and feel it to my core. Hold on the peeps. Auntie, you want to come burp him? Alright guys, so me give the baby to my sister. She a go burp him. Him love comfort bad and me tell us my baby can't eat. So I went into hospital the Wednesday, which would have been the 27th of October. Babe, I 27 me going to hospital, right? The Wednesday morning. Yeah. So I went in the Wednesday morning and I should have gone in from the Tuesday. Due to circumstances, I went in the Wednesday morning. When I went in and I explained whatever to the sister that was on duty, she was like, And you just a come. Suppose anything did happen. Me say me put my trust in a God. And I could not make it yesterday for various reasons. If me had told the war, because me no want wake up my baby. Him miserable bad. And me have to live with you and me and mother. Anyways, I went in, they did my admission form and the whole 9 yards. My husband had to leave me because he had to go to work. But at one point in time, before he even reached today, so I get so annoyed and I said to him, yo, let's go, I'm going home. Because I'm sitting outside on some rock hard ass bench, no cushion, no nothing. I'm heavily pregnant and you know the back sorry the back pain, discomfort, and all of that. So I called my midwife and I said to her, I'm leaving. She said, is the doctor yet? I'm tell her no. But I explained to her what was happening. She said, come back and wait. You're so silly, doctor. She's so nice, guys. She just, little petite and her voice is as small as her body. Trust me, she's nice. And throughout this ordeal, she was like a mother to me. She comforted me every time I would call and cry, or every time I would call to talk about something and I would break down. She would always nail the scriptures and always there encouraging me and stuff. And right now, me I go stay out loud. Nurse Anderson, big up yourself. Big up yourself. You weren't just someone I met over a short period of time. For that little instance, that little window of opportunity that I had to, get to know you, communicate with you, you have made major changes in my life. And I just want to say I appreciate you so, so much. There goes miserable. If you can't manage him, can't go game daddy. Yes, guys, so she said to me I should come back and wait. So I came back. The sister said I'm going to be admitted, so don't leave. Cause she come around to come look for me, but she don't know when me did go. At that point in time, I went downstairs in the car, and I was standing at the car doorway when my nurse called me back. And that's when I tell her what's up and that I'm leaving, and she said, come back upstairs, take your stuff out the car and sit down. I'm at one end of the hospital, so as soon as I'm through, I'll come to see you. And you best believe, in no time, she was there. She talked with me, reassured me that Doc soon see you, and you soon get a bed, the discomfort soon over, and so on and so forth. Okay, that was good enough for me. I hung on to it. Long time after she leave, they called my name and I went inside and they start my admission form and so on and so forth. I'm going to insert some clips in this video. Guys, let me say this from now, it might be very disturbing to some of you. If you don't like what you're seeing, please click off of my video and go elsewhere, because if you come under my video in the comment section with no bull crap, bear in mind say that big forehead girl, yeah, I go clap back real hard. I am not your goody two shoe YouTuber who is going to be like, guys, I don't like the negativity. No carry come over your stuff. Go and go bury on a dirty energy elsewhere. You get me? This is my truth and I'm sharing my truth. You don't like it, you don't have to look. Go elsewhere. Good? Yeah. So I'll be inserting some clips as I go along. Because me I tell you, me get mashed up wicked. Wicked. Throughout the pregnancy, C-section was never an option for me. Never. To the point where me even called my mother and asked her how long it take her to get my brother out, which is her first pregnancy, and she walked me through the process. She tell me, go and lay by your yard until you start see XYZ or come from your private, then you know say hey, you just go and rock it out a little bit more till you think it's unbearable. You call somebody or your husband get ready and move. That's all. The way how me plan, that's why quote unquote, we have a saying, man a plan, God a wife. I had the picture perfect delivery from A to Z in my head. So me, as y'all did know, I wanted to do the first 24 hour with the newborn baby girl. Where my first 24 hour, I couldn't even raise my butt. May I tell you, my belly button feel like when you cut up meat and either the knife slit your hand and you never realize until you put all the seasoning with the pepper in and you start massage it in and it and marinate. Yeah. So my belly button feel. So anyways, went in the Wednesday, got my admission done, got my IV line inserted, and then they started fluids from the Wednesday night because I was having on and off pain from probably a week prior, but it wasn't that boom 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 when me have to run to the hospital, so maybe bear it out even though I'm not a fan of pain. We I get down to the meat of the matter. Nareen, big up yourself, my girl. Although I want to cuss you, because while me in a pain, she's not going to look at me and skin her teeth. Anyways, admission done. IV line was inserted here. And I get my bed like after 6 in the evening. At one point in time, the eye water bungle up, and if the Quint hospital flood out, because even people that came after me ended up getting bed before me, and then the sister keep calling housekeeping, housekeeping, housekeeping. At one point in time, this lady, she came in after me, she get a bed before me, and that shouldn't be the case because her admission wasn't done. So it's after she get her bed, then she come and them do her admission. She said to the nurse that was dealing with her, miss, you know how long that young lady they out there, so and them a call housekeeping, housekeeping, and nobody now come. And she continually then nag the woman until you could have see the woman get so annoyed, she just stop. And then when she see the sister come back now, she said to the sister, say, I'll know she not get her bed, and me no know what sister go or who sister go bad up and come back. Boom. I see them come and say, a time for me go down. When them come, I was with Nurse Poiser. Nurse Poiser, mwah, hats off to you, mama. I can sincerely say you love your job, you do it with a passion, and you execute perfectly. Heart I love, baby girl. Heart I love. I was with her. She had me on the CTG machine, and she was checking the baby's heart rate, checking for contraction and stuff. And I was surprised when she go, huh? But you're contracting, man. So me said them like ningy period cramps the way me I feel. She say yes. Say okay. So them after we come out the room, she say, are your stuff them here? Cause them did a call for one AG. So me say yeah, that's me. She say alright, come. That time I having the access, the IV have already started, so I did have to turn it off now and have the drip in other hand here. So she pick up my hospital bag. I had a snack bag, water, my pillow. I wanted to just chuck the pillow under this arm and then the snack bag and the water in other hand here because it's a 6 liter water with a little handle on the top. So she said, Mama carry your bag. She's tall, nice body, but her voice just lick. So she said, no, carry them one. So she got down with my bag. I have the pillow. I was walking behind her. She knew where the bed was. So she bring me down and she said, this is your bed. This is your table to put your stuff on. She put the bag. So I throw the pillow on the bed. And then she said, alright, go on for your snack bag and come back. And then you go back for the water. Stubborn me. Come in and go up this and come back down here. So I hold the water and the snack bag in a one hand and the drip in other hand here. She was waiting for me by my bedside because she had to hook the IV up and then started the access so I could lay down and have the fluids flowing and stuff. So when she realized that I come down with the snack bag and the water, she like, you're determined. So me say yes, cause me tired. But want to lie down, people. The mattress where they pan the bed when me get look something like this. Sliced bread. And then the foot of the bed raised, the head of the bed raised, so the middle of the bed was like this. And then my girlfriend now was right in front of me. Noreen. Right through like Nigeria and Noreen make fun of the mattress to the point where as it was so uncomfortable at one point in time, especially after they induced me the first time and I started having real wicked back pain. When I went up to do another CTG, because the CTG is done every 4 hours. Brother, may I go say this as a disclaimer. Me don't know how some woman find it funny to get pregnant more than 2 times maximum. Because you see when you go hospital to have baby, if you don't go in a active labor, remember me tell you say your little coochie turn one yam feel. Every 4 hours, you best believe say somebody a come dig out and stir up down there, and it's very uncomfortable, especially when them a dig and the contraction start. It no nice. None tall, it no nice. So me go in the Wednesday and fluids. The Thursday morning, one big thick trapped in doctor woman. She called me up at the examination room. She did the CTG again, checking for baby heart rate, checking for contractions, whatever. Still nothing. The contractions were there, but they weren't as strong as they wanted them to be. Alright, fair enough. When the woman shove up her hand, and may I tell you, say my husband tall and my husband and big. That woman there make me feel like say she borrow such squatch and if you do her examination. I felt raped by her hand, may I tell you. When she said she had checked for the cervix, she had asked me, say, where your cervix there? How it now move? And the woman go down like this. After she push, first she said going in with 2 fingers. 2. So them 2 fingers you're supposed to go in. So when your cervix start move, if the cervix is like this, she get 1 finger in. So you'd have the 1 centimeter. So she would have tried now to start get in the second finger to start stretch. Cause when them stretch, it help. Me tell you say when goods good on and goods really see say over the period of hours when me in there, nothing and go on. It's like she have her hand a go so to irritate the cervix now, you know. Master God. And so she just stir like a blender. She a did. Man, when she was through, and then the woman have one dirty habit for always tell me say fi stop run off her and lady, me little kitchen no make fi no and I know that it make for and you're rough. Not even male doctor no rough like she as a woman. May I tell you, in these circumstances, sometimes me have to wonder if someone ever give birth. For the ones who really deal with you on a level and empathize, they are oftentimes mothers. Some of uno, me no know where no come from and which part of uno a woman. But for we have if we do. Yeah man, may tell us that she dig and she store and she blend out. And then me have to walk back from examination room, come back down on my bed, and then she come down on my bed now, you know, if come induce me. So after she stretch me, rupture the membrane, forget dilation started, she come now come induce me with a pill named Cytotec. So she go in and she put one on the left side and one on the right side. She said lay down on your back in bed for 2 hours. So I had to empty my bladder before the induction, right? Because if you get up, the gel will go slide out with the pill. So you have to lay in bed for like 2 hours to get it fully melted, dissolve, and you're not ready for kick in. I may tell her say with the pain one me did already in her, then the stretch what she stretch and then she come and induce. Me say hey, the way how me hear them talk about the induction in there, me make sure say me sleep for the 2 hours. Come here look for your bumpy right ahead. So me sleep and me wake up like 10 or 2. And what jolt me out of my sleep, I want a piece of pain. When it slap me, me say, that one you not go work for me. I have a low threshold to pain, zero tolerance. I can't bear pain at all. I may tell her say, but in the 3-4 o'clock, when things start get real now, when the pain come on, I literally get dizzy, blackout, cold sweat start wash me, and then I start vomit up. That's how bad it was. I got insert pictures for sure now. When I start vomit, when I start vomit, the water will come up yellow like here, so right? Good. That was Thursday. Friday morning, me get up and go bathroom and me shower. And I realize I'm in the bathroom and me start see like some water droplets, some crystal clear something with flashing lights. And me position myself and hold on from the shower curtain rod. And I close my eyes for a couple seconds and me feel like cold sweat a come over me now. In the shower me then and the water cold like a ice water. So me did it until me feel a little bit better. Me hurry up, bathe and brush my teeth and go back around and me I tell Noreen what happened and me lie down in a bed. Lie down in a bed now and pain start wail me in a man. Can't lie down pan back, can't lie down pan left side, can't lie down pan right side. So me a fear do the child's pose. Me lie down pan my knee and my elbow them. And my body cock up in the ear and people in hospital bed. After shift change, here one nurse a go come. Why is she like that in the bed? Young lady, you need to lie down. Me say when me suck my teeth, I think say if she did fi pass through, a dust should have come out as. She was like, okay, this is why me can't deal with young people. Me no carry her, me no bring her cause me alone in my pain. Anyways, everybody know, everybody want to know how you do, what's up, the concern, the support team, and my phone just a message just a slap, a pain a slap, message a slap. So me start cuss now and I say, oh no, better no make me trace no. Cause pain a lick me, And I did 3 hours down there, so cause we have 4 beds but one was free. So it was me, Noreen, and Loretta. And me I tell her say, my bed the right here, so Noreen the right there, so. Noreen sit down and look for me. Noreen have a high tolerance. She have a high, very high threshold to pain. Because she all she a contract and in a labor, be a skin, she has skin her teeth. So she sit down there now I laugh after me. Me say, no, make me cuss you, you know. So she was like, then what you want me to do? Me say, move from here, so that's why them not pay you no mind you kill your teeth too much. Cause all she may tell her, say she in a labor and she a beg them to look on her and them a tell her, go and sit down, you're not feeling any pain. Come on now. Come on now. I want nice little clean nurse. Nurse Harvey, big up yourself. Mwah. Nurse Harvey always a check in for me. Always, 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 always. So she turned to Nurse Harvey and said, Nurse, come check me. When Nurse Harvey check her, boom. Girl, they are 6 centimeter. Nurse have to hurry up and slide her over delivery. Her baby was born on my husband's birthday, 6:10 p.m. October 28th. That was a Thursday night. Now the 1 o'clock in the before day now, me in the bed and me feel cold sweat start wash me. So me have to do the cupid shuffle and shuffle over the bedside. So by the time I shuffle over the bedside, one dose of vomit. This time and yellow water come up, the water look half yellow, half black. And me don't know, each time I rotate on the bed, she rotates. So it was like my head was up here, her head was down there. So her toe was right across from me. And I may tell her, say, when me stretch out and grab her big toe, me hold on pan. And me hold on pan the big toe and me rock her. She jump up and take out her headset and she said, what do you want me a cry? Me say, me a go dead, help me. I feel so bad because me know say she tired because she just have baby few hours ago and she was cuddling with her child. I felt so bad. But nonetheless, she know because me and her get admitted same time and she know what I've been going through. She know the whole procedure right through. So she jump out of bed and she run go up at the nurse's station and the nurse that was on duty, when she tell the nurse what's happening, the nurse tell her say she nah come. Me if you come out of bed and walk come to her. I'm go describe the nurse there. I want little frail body girl. She young. And she ever have like one Gucci designer head wrap, silk head wrap, tie up her hair, and then she have on the blue surgical cap something over it. Yeah, are you me attack? Me no know where you come from, but you need to quit your job. Cause all you do is sit down and chat people business like a so high school girl. You need to come out of the white uniform there. Cause obviously you are one of them who only do it for the money and not for the love and passion of taking care or to serve. May I tell you that straight up, baby girl. She did not come. And when she sent a trainee nurse, I'm not going to mention the trainee name, but young lady, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Every time I talk about this, whether to the comfort of my own house or other families who me have to relate to over the phone, me break down, and I hope me can go through this without that. Because someone know a dog and drunk or no wicked, or no human, no little touch of humanity, nothing at all, no empty, no hollow. So she sent the little trainee nurse about 2:45, almost 2 hours later. And when the little trainee come, she said, Mrs. Garden, I could hardly find the strength to answer. And me a shake to her and she said the nurse send her for me. I tell her, me say, I doubt I can make it. She said, me I go pilot you. Me say, me want pee. So she said to me, say, when you go inside the bathroom, please do not close the door. Leave it half open so if anything, me can come to your aid. Alright. At that point in time, my mucus plug come apart and me never know. I didn't know until me pull down my underwear to start pee. Cause from up there, I have panty liners. The always ultra thin but it long. So yeah, those are what I was wearing on my on this crotch. So I said to her, say, nurse, my mucus plug come apart. I'm sure. And I said to her, can you do me a favor? And she said yes. And I asked her to go back to my bed and just bring me a fresh panty liner. And she did. Sorry, she did that. And I make the necessary change, clean up myself and pee, flush, wash my hand, and we take we time and we go up. When me go up, she a look for me like she dash for me. That a the nurse she was say she not come. And me fi go on in the examination room. I was so annoyed by her behavior, her demeanor, even what she didn't say from her mouth, her facial expression says it all. And I was really annoyed. But because me don't want nobody come give me what me not supposed to get, me just keep me cool. Alright? Yeah. Them change shift the Friday morning. I was induced again the Friday morning by my OBGYN, that's Dr. Harvey. And me not tell no lie. When him come to check me, because him do it all on my bed, he had a surgery to do at the theater 8 o'clock. And when him come and him run ward and him check for me, him something there, him say I go make them do another CTG. So me said, Doc, me can lie down on my side please, because I had an accident January 8th. Even upon admission I relate that to the doctor. I really like her and I'm not gonna put her name out there, but Doc, you need to be careful. Right? I walk her through the process of the accident and all, and she did not make any record of it in the admission form, right? So when I was feeling pain and I was telling them what was going on, nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. And they are saying, did you tell the doctor that upon the doctor that did your admission? And I said yes. They were saying there's no record of it in your file. So the mere fact that she overlooked it and she did not make a record in my file, I'm lying, right? God go with uno. So man on the bed already make down a hell. God go with uno. Anyways, that said and that done, I was induced the second time. Stretch and induce the Friday morning. After Doc insert the pill on the left side, by Doc hand come out the pill, slide out back. Mr. Ball, Mr. Me boom boom tired. Doc say what you say? Doc say, hey, me just can't manage. Me literally, but me say, me vagina tired, man, me vagina tired. Here comes Narine again, one piece of laughing. Even though my screen was covered so she could not see what was going on, she here. Coming in the take time ball say me nanny tired. Me not tell. In all my years, my little something never get harassed so yet. So yeah, me did have a ball. It tired. So after that induced me, know him say lay down for an hour. One nurse come and she check and she say why am I not walking? So the way on me ignorant, me not even look on her. So Narine tell her say I was just induced for the second time. And the doctor say lay down for an hour. She said 2 hours. Me go back go sleep because me know say when that pill they kick in, I want next hustle. So me go back and me sleep. Wake up exactly couple minutes after the 2 hours. And did they think say oh this I go deal with me worse than the first induction. It was like ningy 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 and and ningy 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 and and it just dragged through the day. Me get CTG, I still I get my 4 hours examination and so on and so forth. Nothing. Saturday, nothing. Sunday morning my doctor come and I ask him say what is it going to be? So he said I'm scheduling your C-section right now and I'm going to have Dr. B do it. I said B because it's the first letter of her last name. So they were supposed to come and get me for 10 o'clock. They did not reach until after 2. And mind you, my last meal was Saturday, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had no appetite. I have to be forcing fruits and water because I never know my fate then. but me did still hopeful for a vaginal birth. Anything could have happened in the blink of an eye. So um this pretty little nurse, I never get her name, and she wasn't there when I was leaving. uh when I woke up from anesthesia and stuff, she wasn't around, and I don't remember her name. But you know, say you prep me for theater, you put in my catheter, you shave me again. So yes, even though I was shaved, the, I had a little bit of new growth. So you know, she scraped down with the, where she know them I got need access to, and she insert my urine bag. It's called a catheter into the urethra, and she take off my nightie. She said, take off your panty, nightie, whatever, whatever. So I get rid of nightie, panty, socks. She said if I have any earrings in my ears, I said no. And at that point in time, she didn't realize I had a snake eye. So I sat up and I removed it. She was like, "Oh, you have." So I said, "Yes." I knew going up to that point I would have to take it out if I'm going downstairs to deliver. So it even lasts because it was on a piece of surgical mesh, and one side of the knob they dropped, but through a crystal clear, and it's not the metal. We couldn't find it. So no regrets. My son is here. He's okay. I'm enjoying him. Yeah, so I go tell you something, I miss my snake eye more than the lie, but it is what it is. So she prepped me, she brought me down, and they did the exchange. While I was down there, another nurse, she came and she was going through, she asked me if I had signed the form for the C-section, because you have to sign to it. I had only signed the form for the induction previously, and the same big Chung doctor woman, as she did walk me through that process, and she said to me, if the induction failed, because oftentimes it will, then we'll have to schedule a C-section. And may tell us, you see from how the pain did a what me the Thursday, me start ball and I beg them for the C-section from the Friday. And I sent a particular nurse. Yes, I could say her name out loud, but I won't. I said to her, please ask the doctor, tell the doctor some I want the C-section. I can't bear them pain no more. The doctor, that same big strong body brown woman there, she sent back come tell me say the C-section is her choice and not mine. Anyways, moving right along, we done a theater on this, nice, presentable, admirable young lady. She asked me if I'd done the form for the C-section, and I said no. The only thing I have signed to is the induction. So she walked me through what to expect and what can expect while the surgery is in full swing. And I never feared, never feared. I never waver, because the Bible tells us a double standard man can't get nothing from God. So me never flinch. Me never have no fear say something will go wrong or whatever. Anyways, I went down theater with my IV access here. When I woke up after surgery, the access was right here. You see how round the entry here, so look, and if your trail come down, you see it's like, yeah, I soon get into that. The hand here mash up completely from just injections over the hospital. Soon get down to that. So she walked me through the form. She asked me if I understood what was said, and I said yes. She said, I have any question? I said no. Mind you, I'm a medical student. I did a year in practical nursing, I know something Mama walk and boast about. If you know me, you know. If you don't know, you just don't know. So a lot of terms that they do use, I understand. And I just signed the form. When I took the form and the pen from her, something flashed before me. Um, that show the white name. When I remember me telling you. But it's like the devil was kinda eyeing me like he must say, yeah man, you're the on the home stretch. I yes some want hold you. And I just look boldly and smile, not even blink. And while signing the paper, I was smiling non-stop. And then after I signed the paper, a witness was there. She had to sign to it. So she signed what she's supposed to sign, and then they wheeled me into the theater. This is where shit gets real. While going into surgery, your heart rate should be 60 to 120 or above. Mine was stuck at 50, wasn't moving, was not moving at all. And each time something happened, it would drop to like a 45 or 47. The anesthesiologist, she was very uncomfortable. She said, I'm not putting her under, not in this state, her heart can't manage it. And I was cool, calm, collective, ready, because I was 41 plus 1 post op. My baby should have been out a long time. So she said to the lead surgeon, call your lead and let him know what's happening and hear what he have to say. When they call, um, he said, but she's 41 plus 1. The baby needs to come out, so you need to do the surgery. The anesthesiologist, she still was not comfortable. So she called her lead and she explained the person on the other end of the phone, because I was hearing the conversations. The person on the other end of the phone asked her my age. I just turned 35 October 9. And the person said, on the heart rate, and she's like, it just stuck at 50, and if it do move, it drop to like a 45, 47, and then it will jump back to like a 59 and drop back at 50. So the person said, okay, how far along is she? 41 plus 1. Hey, this baby needs to come out. This surgery have to be done. So you're going to keep X amount of X medication on hand. So in the event that you guys start to lose her, this is what you're going to use to bring her back. All right. The anesthesiologist, she have a syringe and she said, Mrs. G, I'm going to be the one putting you under, and I'm still not comfortable. So throughout the surgery, I'm going to be very vigilant of your heart rate and so on and so forth. That was very reassuring, even though I had no doubt everything was going to be okay. So she punched, she started emptying the syringe in the drip bag, and she said, you're going to be going now. And I was hearing until I started feeling like a scraping sensation on my chest. And then this is the last thing I remember doing before knocking out completely, because they have a mask over, an oxygen mask over my nose. So while she was injecting the medicine to knock me out, the mask was there. I was hearing until it was like going in the faint, and this is all I remember doing. But something happened, and I knew something happened. It's like no time after me get knocked out, my body reject this IV access, so it push it out. So you know, say once the IV come out, the drugs are gonna start wear out. So yeah, so that's how now I get this joke. right here, so right there, so that's how I end up with that joke here, because they were trying to find a vein to give me to reinsert the IV so that I can stay under, so that the surgery can get completed. You understand? So in an attempt to do that, it's like them bruise one muscle close to the vein. Cause the main vein here so swell right up. I could move my hand. I could move the hand here. And prior to going to theater the Sunday morning, Dr. B, I won't say her name out loud, burst a vein right up here. So yeah. So this burst vein here plus the damaged vein here plus the first access that was here that caused the entire wrist to be swollen. May I tell you, the honey I face it as much as me face it. But looking back, I have no regrets. I am here, glory be to God. My son is here, alive, kicking, screaming, my little foodie. Satan, me can tell you this. Me can carry around on a treadmill again and beat you, because if I have to do this all over again, I wouldn't think twice. I would not think twice. Yeah. I want just take the time out to big up Nurse White. She wear pink and white on the ward. She run ward. She serve breakfast. She for patients like me who've been to the theater and back, she'll come and tidy you after. If you are admitted to bed, she makes sure you get your water for tidy and so on and so forth at your bedside. So Nurse White, big up yourself. Nurse Poiser, come through, my good girl. Right through like night drew. Nurse Harvey, big up your nice, clean, petite self. Yeah. Nurse Chung, come through, good girl. Big up your nice, clean, proper self. There is also this nurse. She came on shift this Saturday night. I was so tired. Like, I'm having a conversation with her, but I forget her name. She's thick, big body. I think her hair catch up in a one. So she was there from the Saturday night to the Sunday morning until they changed shift. That woman give me the sense of home, because I was crying while talking to her. And honestly, I felt like back in the days in my teenage years, when I just started having my mens, I used to have some serious cramps. It would literally knock me out, and sometimes I would wake up in my mother's arms. That's the energy that came off from that woman. She made me feel like a mommy this. And mommy said everything I got alright, so everything I got alright. Nurse, I don't remember your name, but I appreciate you so much. Sister, big up yourself. And the sister here are the littlest sister on the ward. You see how my finger licker? The littlest one on the ward. May I tell her she tiny but she mighty. Big up yourself, mama. Respect goes out to you. Heart of love. May I tell you, your work. Your work. I nah hide and talk. Mama, your work. I know your work tedious, but your work, mama, your work. You sure say you're just in it because you care. You worked. When I come from theater and couldn't tend to my son, Nurse Chung, you watch over my baby like a fear own. You watch over my baby like a heart. Every time my baby cry, I would have struggle to open my eye. There you were. Respect goes out to you, mama. I look back and I cry. Oftentimes, girl, you are 1 in a million. You, 1 in a million. You not just have a pretty face with nice pretty hair and clean skin. Your personality, your zeal, your zest. Oh God. Oh God, man. Mama, come true now. Come true now. Roll out the red carpet for my nice clean ladies them now. You guys, I tell you now. Nurse Anderson, even though the delivery did not go as I wanted to, you've been there with me. You have been there with me through it all. Noreen Walker, my girl, big up your damn self, nice clean self, and make sure you take care of my husband daughter, you know, cause I don't want him to go find you. Make sure you take care of him daughter, girl. God have you as an angel watching over me and the world. Me say, our baby born, and the baby literally passed feces in her. Because when she had begged them to check her, nobody would pay attention. Nurse Harvey, big up yourself again. If it had not been for you, where would Nareen and her baby be? Hmm? Big up yourself, Nurse Harvey. Yeah. Me say, Nareen go through an episode and I literally have to say to her, Mama, calm down. I know you want to go home. I want you to go home so you can rest and the baby can rest. But God have you in here to watch over me. And you best believe me say, I go theater Sunday, wake up Monday, and Monday evening Nareen get to go home. God work everything together for good for them who love him. You were my angel on the ward. Aside from the nurses who have to do a certain hours and then go home, you were my angel. And I thank God in all of this, I feel me I'm gonna get glorified in all of this. God, big up yourself right through like night drew. Couldn't do this without you, big man. Every time my sister pass, she kick the stand. And if you don't see her, she little and maga, you know. See her, yeah? A blue screen. And every time this knock knee girl pass, she kick me stand. But me I say people, never doubt God. Never doubt God. His grace is unchanging. Never question him. Me never want C-section. Who in a million year? Never want C-section. But look at me. I mean, I wasn't able to give y'all a first 24 hour with my newborn. But y'all get this channel to 4,000 watch hour, 4,000 plus watch hour, and 1,500 subscriber. And I'll let y'all see your boy. So yeah, I think I'll be doing his name reveal soon. When I not do for no parts, yeah, I not get the name reveal and the face reveal. Yeah, I know this long, but it's unfiltered and edited. Me not cut out nothing. I just see me a post it. And I'm going to change the channel name. I'm going to change the channel name because as of now, it's mostly going to be me and my son. Me not think I'm not going to see my husband anytime soon on this channel unless the camera is at an angle where him have to pass and him just can't help it. My husband is not a camera person. Worse if it's not his camera. Him not run certain joke. But Auntie Ratty. Yo, I have to watch my sister, our best friend, and my little brother baby mother. Them three girls there, I don't trust them with my son. Every minute my sister look for my son and she run off. Ratty, what do you? Him cute, man. My nice clean nurse say, yeah. Boy cute. Big up yourself. Hey. Nurse Poiser, nurse having it easy, you know. When me I leave hospital Tuesday, hear them know, yo, we didn't know see a theater yeah go cause all we are search here something now move. Your man must love you. Yo, I literally reach 3 centimeters and starts reversing. So instead of opening up, I start closing up back. So even my pastor in Nigeria say, I'm going to be honest with you. You make a big baby. No wonder you couldn't push. Because yesterday my son was a week and I did a little shoot. Just take few pictures, you know. And I sent him pictures of the baby because I keep him in the know. He was like, oh my God, this boy looks like 3 months old. I was like, Papa, he's only 1 week old today. Oh. He said, yes, but he's a big baby. And they made an error. They told me my son was 7 pounds 9 ounces at birth. When I took him to 6-day clinic Friday when he was 5 days old, the nurse at the clinic in blue said, after I gave her the baby passport, she said, wow, big baby man. So me said, what, 7 pound 9 ounces? She said, no, your son is 8 pound at birth. So my son is an 8-pounder. For all of those who was calling down the 8 to 10 pound baby, y'all get what you wanted. He might drop 2 pounds short, but him second in the year the 8. So yeah. And this boy can eat. You hear him run there fight with him father? A food him want. Him always want food in his mouth. Thank God I did everything possible to get breast flow going. Wait, say my milk jugs. See how milk sister disgusting. Yo, it was a hassle. Like
10.51.
they give you a little bottle of Enfamil Neuropro, something like that. Because I couldn't breastfeed. Only this did I give me a little bit of something, nothing then they come from the right one. I may tell you say that little bottle of formula where them give to serve the baby for 2 feeds, so 3 hours and the 3 hours. And my baby alone I slap down 1, 2, 3 behind each other. That's how my baby can. It's like him belly can full. This morning him father officer to him say, shut up, are you alone can hungry? Mind you, he wasn't hungry because he must suck my breast for over an hour and then me still have to top him up with some formula. And may I tell you what's wrong? 75 ml 1051. Okay. Yeah, I track his feed. His sleep, his poop, his pee. I have an app track all of that. So bath time, yeah. So I tell him, Daddy, I have to tell him this morning, say, shut your mouth. You're going like you alone can't hungry. And the child wasn't hungry. I know yesterday, Saturday morning, he met my landlord, daughter-in-law, he come from upstairs, come in your apartment. I asked me, say, why you do the pitney? I say, stand up and look. Beard me, I go beard him and him soda drop out time out. Jesus of Jerusalem, call police and come. If you feed him and him burp, you know him belly full. You see by you hold him up, twep on him and back him should be in him finger. And if you take it out, police are going to come lock you up to all the little boy are going. And him very ill-tempered.
He got it from his mama.
Got it from his mama.
He got it from his mama.
Who find so stick, girl? So until then, guys, stay tuned. Make sure say una like the video as much as una watch, because the thumbs up matters. It goes hand in hand with the views, and me want them both. Me want it all. You know what I say? Me want it all. So just do the right thing. So take care until me see you again. Zine, yeah.